You're watching ESPN's B-Suite, presented by Lowe's. And welcome back to the Bad Boy Mowers Battle for Atlantis. We're about to finish up our first day of the battle. It's a cat fight in the nightcap. The Davidson Wildcats and number 24 Arizona Wildcats after a busy day and night at Paradise Island. A couple of thrillers earlier today. Number 14 Indiana up.
And Davidson, to me, is very physical. They move the ball well offensively off the pass, not so much off of the bounce. They will be a real test for Arizona's defense.
Jaden Bradley brings it up here now for Arizona as they win the opening tip. Awaka up top. Caleb Love will swing to the corner, and they're going to lose it quickly. A turnover by Arizona.
Yeah, you mentioned Tobe Awaka back in the starting lineup.
And for Davidson, Bailey getting 19 a game. Durkin scoring 17. Connor Cochera 16. Davidson has size, and they have experience. They're big in the paint.
Foul on Arizona, trying to handle that back cut against pressure.
Number 1 on Awaka. Getting it a quick strike inside. And on the board just like that, Cochera, who averages 16 points a game. Cochera, Bailey, and Durkin all shooting 58% or better. On the spin move, nicely done there, inside. Actually, Reed Bailey, so it'll be number 1. Is Seth Logan. He's at 6'10". Lockney will lift it up there and off the back of the iron. Durkin with a second effort. And a nice sweet stroke there by Connor. Really in heavy traffic, but no. Bradley the baseline. Tried on the reverse, but he'll take the hit. With 17:55 to go.
One guy that showed up along with KJ Lewis, in my opinion, that fought in that Duke game.
His second one, all net.
And he sees the game the same way, and a little bit more into analytics. They actually play music at practice and things like that. But this guy can flat out coach just like his dad. And again, their movement of the ball is. We haven't even hit the under 16 media.
Cochera, he can be deadly beyond the three-point line. Went to the scoop, he'll draw the foul. I'll tell you what, the game that just forked.
Yeah, I talked to the officials afterwards, and actually this officiating in a hard game, but Oklahoma fortunate. Shot is challenged by these guys in white.
Cochera to the paint, spinning around, working hard. He will lay it in.
He has a knack now to score at the rim for a guy that's only 6'5", and very good with both paws off of that pivot action.
7'2" sophomore Kribas in the game now. A lot of contact. He lays it in the way. 7th in three-pointers made at Davidson.
Yeah,
he could shoot it. His team on top 12-7. Trying to add to that. And a follow on target.
Not Davidson. And that's an okay foul, I believe, in the eyes of Matt McKillop.
Joe Hurlburt right after that, heading back to the bench. Love will pull up the dribble. Swings it underneath. And nicely done there, Awaka.
He is a force, Awaka.
Players. You've got Adam, who's from New Zealand, Blooms from Latvia, Gadini from Italy, and also 2 players from England. And another quick strike as they lead up at the elbow, but it won't drop for him. Underneath and up and in by Vasar. Another 7-footer. Durkin can't bury it.
Yeah, Caleb Love, 1 out of his last 15 from the three-point line. But he's got to make multiple efforts in other areas of the game. Tommy Lloyd was talking to him yesterday. The shot is there.
Arizona within 2. Bounce speed and blocked there. Deflected away by Awaka, but the follow up and in by Logan.
You look at the size of Davidson. Logan at 6'10", Bailey at 6'10". They've got the height to hang in the game with major programs like Arizona.
Tobe Awaka continues to fire.
Part of what Gonzaga has built. Tommy Lloyd was a part of it.
Talented freshman in the game for the Arizona Wildcats. Carter Bryant, another one inside the paint for two.
I just think that's the
Find the range, and Bryant jumps in for the rebound. Freshman out of Riverside, California. McDonald's All-American for Arizona. Up and in, a quick strike there by Del Orso off the bench. Bryant into the forecourt, and a big fellow will handle it up high. Del Orso airborne, nice dish for two.
right there. Just put that big bear right in front of the rim, man. And a really good find. Really score the ball this year, OB.
Townsend making a strong move to the backboard, and he'll be at the line looking for a three-point play.
He was a big get for Tommy Lloyd.
It's 17 in that loss to Wisconsin. He was the Lou Henson Award winner for best mid.
They come in averaging 17 a game. And Davidson's going to have to fight for everything they have when that ball's on the glass.
Lucius Krivas is dunking an awful lot in practice. I mean, he looked like a man who was ready to have a big tournament. As Davidson quickly strikes on the other end, Bailey trying to get into things offensively.
That's Reed Bailey, though, scoring off the move, and that's Caleb Love scoring off the jump shot.
Well, this is not a good sign for Davidson. Again, he was cold coming in. We have both seen him, be it at North Carolina or at Arizona, get really hot in a hurry. And when he does, he can just be absolutely deadly. Bailey. The put running inside for the reverse.
Such a smart.
Baysar nearly got it to go. 28-22. Six and a half minutes to go in the first half. LaPut in the paint and then out. Durkin fires and hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, finally, they call him Bobby Buckets for a reason. He can really shoot the ball. Comes in at 54% on the year from the three-point line. You do not come off of him.
Owaka, he's a load underneath there. Tobe Owaka, the junior from Hyde Park, New York. They do not have an answer for it.
They do not, and Arizona knows it, and I think Davidson knows it as well right now.
Bailey determined, yes, with the left hand.
Again, scoring off the move. He's not a traditional back-to-the-basket guy. He's very good catching and scoring as a big five guy at 6'10".
Bradley to the baseline. Won't drop. Owaka again. And around and out. Got one miss and up and in for two. He hit the depths. In the paint. Nearly thrown away. Somehow it got free for Arizona. And a foul as well. And once again, it's Owaka doing his thing.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I mean, Owaka just standing.
Rebounds against Wisconsin. 7 offensive rebounds. Durkin with a bounce feed, but Arizona collapsing in the paint. Logan, that's denied. Baysar with a block. Quickly to the other end, and a real fast strike by Caleb Love.
No doubt, man. Determined, forceful.
Adam trying to penetrate. Got into the lane and then out again. A long one coming, and a nice looking shot by Sean Logan.
They, Davidson, OB, are so good at driving the ball and then throwing it back to a fill guy. They always fill behind a driver with a three-point shooter.
Love penetrating again. Give him two. And a strong move to the cup.
He's got that ain't nobody can guard me look in his eyes tonight, right? You ever had that by chance?
Not me. I've heard about it. Durkin in and out. And Lewis wants to get to the other end real fast. Oh, nice feed. Beautiful pass there. Rivas will finish that.
And much time with Sebastian, so I got next couple of days find a way to make that relationship right.
Yeah, I don't think it's a broken relationship yet. Nicely done by Bailey underneath, a little reverse.
What I like about Arizona so far, Arizona has only taken 4 three-point shots in this game. 25 two-point attempts in this game for Arizona.
They're making 59%. Add to that as Del Orso, Arizona's number 24 team in the country. On the drive, Love will lay it up and in. That's a tough shot.
How good was that by Caleb Love? There's 25 seconds on the shot clock.
He wanted to win a national championship.
Well, OB, we know he can shoot at what, 200? Kansas, Houston, Iowa State, Baylor, Cincinnati. Man, that thing is loaded up. Kansas ranked #1. I would put Auburn #1 based upon who they played and who they've beaten so far.
Kuchera flips it up with the left hand, follows up and in.
He's so good, is he not? With both hands for a 6'5" guard around that rim.
Rivas trying to establish his footwork underneath, and a whistle with 38. A shot to get to 50 here at halftime. 46 on the board right now. Kuchera with the kick. On the bounce, Luckney. Yes, he swishes it in.
That not a travel? Was that not a travel in the paint for Davidson?
Looked like it. No whistle. 10 seconds before the break. So Davidson hanging around. Long one coming and knocked down. A terrific shot by Del Orso. Time expires, and that's your score at the break. Anthony Del Orso drilling
off 15 3-point shots in the first half. I think you got to keep that number at 10 or less in the second half, and don't let Davidson 3-point shoot their way back in this game. What a pass.
What a slick dish, and Townsend knows exactly what to do.
Wow, the pass by Jaden Brad. There was no room for error on that pass, and he delivered a fastball, a strike off the bounce in transition.
That was Sports Center stuff. That fast break. Durkin long range. Oh yes,
I'm telling you, you better make Davidson do everything off the bounce in this half, because they can get hot from that 3-point line.
Awaka up top, back to Love. Caleb Love on the drive, and a whistle. Logan went for the. And the 5th-year senior drops in #1. Second annual end. Thunder are in LA to battle the Lakers. Awaka looking for help. Love over the top, and went for the slam, but a whistle. Once again, Awaka was the.
And then sprints out of it. Look at Awaka right there. Just kind of a ghost screen for a big guy to run at the ball and then dive right out of it and get that target hand up.
Sean Logan with his 3rd foul, and off the back iron by Awaka.
He's coming out of high school initially, were Ivy League schools and Tennessee.
So Arizona from the baseline to put it in. Love firing. Not this time. Waka kept it alive. Right back for Love. He'll drive it and lay it in.
How good has he been off the bounce today? I mean, we know he's one of the more dominant jump shooters in college ball when he's on, but his ability to drive it today.
Nice answer on Kuchera. The line's 2, by the way, on Awaka.
Knows tough coach. Is an uphill battle right now against a uber talented Arizona team.
Of course, Matt played for a great coach, his pop. That one's going to be on target. Good looking jumper by Durkin.
Just don't let him get it off. I'm telling you. You let Davidson squeeze off 15 or 16 threes in this second half. This thing could be tighter than it should be.
Love off to Bradley. Townsend cross court. Back up for Del Orso, and he'll drill that. Boy, he's got a good looking shot.
He's got a lot of confidence, does he not, offensively?
Transfer from Campbell University in the Big South Conference in North Carolina.
I like guards that are 6'6" that can make guarded threes like Del Orso. Good cut.
And Rivas out of there with it. He pull up pop and around and out. Bradley couldn't get it to go. 59-48. Bailey to the other end, and he'll draw the foul. And he'll be at the line to shit the line. And shooting 2, he's 73%, but is made up of Division I athletes.
And it's not just like one sister. It's like both parents, 3 or 4 siblings. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on that family to perform in college, right?
Yeah, right. He's out of Harvard, Mass. A walk on a high post. Del Orso, they left him alone. This time he can't cash in, but guess who grabs the rebound? Walker again.
Just carving it. Watch out. What a play by Bradley. What a defensive gamble play by Bradley to jump right back into that passing lane and push this thing out to 63 points for Arizona.
Might turn out to be a huge play. Bailey with the shoulder down, left it short, but a whistle.
Albeit also, man, that's a big turnaround or a big explosive.
To go here on Paradise Island. Davidson still hanging around and pressure. They start with a dribble down, hands off for Del Orso. Long, nifty feed, and a big fella going all the way in for the slam.
And another steal by Bradley. OB, it's crazy, twice in a row.
And cashed in by Caleb Love.
Oh my gosh, what a spurt by Arizona, triggered by Bradley.
And the lead balloons to 17. That didn't take long. 68-51. They get an answer on the other end. So at least staying somewhat connected. But man, these turnovers and the ball hawking of Arizona have been deadly. Blooms got it to go. The shoes fit.
Don't let
a really nice play, but he couldn't finish it.
Get up into those white jerseys right now for Arizona. No airspace, because this would be a big momentum three if Davidson's able to get one off.
Blooms off the window. Boy, lacing those up made all the difference. As you mentioned, Davidson not backing down. Bailey's got a look. He can't hit. They'll get another one. Long one on the way and swished in by Durkin.
You are gambling right now for Arizona to let Davidson keep shooting threes. And it's a gamble that won't pay off.
Del Orso, airborne. Yes.
He is wired to score, is he not? I mean, doesn't really look the part. A thin kid, but fearless.
Difficult angle, too.
Yeah. And great haircut.
Blooms from the elbow, can't drop it in. Bradley wants to run. He's got Lewis with him. He's going to drive it all by himself and lay it in.
Yeah.
10-point lead for Arizona. Del Orso backing up, he'll lift and swishes it in. A three-pointer.
He's got some game.
He scored over 1,000 points in his career already. Boy, another one short this time by Durkin. Tough sledding inside for Davidson. Outside's been a different matter. Rivas will draw the foul as he went strong this
4. And it is still a constant daily battle to come out swinging hard and getting our swagger back.
Del Orso to the paint. Rivas on the baseline. Del Orso swings it. Shot clock down to 9. Jumper by Townsend, nothing but net.
That was big time offensive play by Arizona. They got that thing reversed to the third side of the floor. I don't think they bounced the ball one time doing it.
They could score. No doubt about that. Pochera with a determined move with the right hand.
Available, that was really, really well done.
Tough to defend them.
Yeah, no doubt.
On the drive, Pochera, nice move.
He's going to be tough in that A-10. He's a hard
play by the freshman. Carter Bryant coming out of nowhere. Townsend on the spin. The following, got it, and a foul too.
3-point shooters are freshmen, but now up around 38, I think, last year.
They got the ball back with just seconds to go. Could not hit the game-winning shot. It was a back iron shot. That would have won them the ball game. Here's Townsend. And sinks it.
They are finding their groove. Arizona looking like that.
Leading 86-66. Tomorrow, Louisville and West Virginia at noontime on ESPN. Beth and Deb will have that game. And a whistle here at 6.
Working in night games gives you and I a chance to surf some in the morning.
Arizona in complete command here in round 1. Basar Out of the double, and he gets hit. He'll be back to the line.
I love the perp and throwing it to the size guys right in front of the rim. Obi, this is a kid that redshirted last year because of a dislocated elbow. He actually played in 20.
Love went for the thefts, and it's in and out. Tough rebound by Logan, and another whistle, a foul on the deck. He hails from Westfield, New Jersey, a misfire. Rebound batted around. It'll go the other way. Arizona ball.
The bite from his team was not what it needs to be. They had lost their swagger. They weren't playing to the culture and the standard that he has brought with him now in his 4th year as a head coach. And they have answered the challenge.
The NBA waters. He was invited to the G League Elite Camp. Back for the freshman. Approaching 4.5 minutes to go. Delorso, another nice drive, and stuffed in. Base are high up the window. Arizona keeps on pressing the matter. Bradley this time will draw the foul. They are in a rush to get to 100.
They are in a rush to bring that ball up the center. It's going to take a backseat to nobody in the Big 12. And hog out. Duke went in there and handled business.
Arizona, bouncing back.
Third on a ball screen. That's not the answer. It's broken down all 4 times that they've tried it in close games so far this year.
No, Duke's had the great point guard, right?
Yeah.
That's when they have really taken off. A jump shot knocked down by Cochera.
Yeah, you just wonder for Duke who's going to be that guy.
And they will take on Oklahoma on Thanksgiving, and then the championship game of this event on Friday, dropped in by Delorso. It's a really nice night.
He's a
points for him.
Obi, it's interesting after we get through Feast Week, and then next week with that SEC ACC challenge, we'll be into the. There he is to your point. But at that point, we're about 6 weeks into.
Vasar spinning to his left. He'll drop into.
Now, Vasar, primary team for Arizona. I mean, you got Owaka, who's just a horse inside. Krivas as well. The 3-point shooting that Caleb Love triggers. Delorso, there's a lot of weapons for Tommy Lloyd as they rattle up now 104 points in this game.
Yeah, the #1 offensive performance of this tournament here on day #1. Arizona 104 and counting. A little fall away will drop in by Blues, who lost not one but both shoes in the backcourt to play early in the contest, which you won't see but about every decade. Everybody loses one, but if you lose 2, man, people are going to talk about you. And Martinez in and out with a jumper.
Well, again, I want to say that Tommy Lloyd was very clear with his guys at practice Monday night. We're here to regain our swagger. And they didn't jump shoot and finesse their way to regain their swagger. They pounded that thing inside. They guarded their tails off for the most part. And Arizona looks like Arizona again as they head into the semifinals here in Atlantis.
They should do 104-72 the final. Our player of the game brought to you by Atlantis, Caleb Love. He winds up with 20 points, 7 out of 13 shooting, made 3 threes, also dished out 4 assists. He brought a lot of energy in this one.
He played really hard, and he did more.